Hey guys, welcome to this week at the 1 Year Challenge. We are the OSC guys. I'm Sam.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Dylan.
We're still talking about the reasons why we need to go when we're early.
Yes.
Yep,
And
yes.
I think this week we are coming to the last one.
Oh yes, the seventh reason. The
Yeah,
seventh
seventh
reason
reason.
why
Come on.
you ought to go early.
Bring
the
it.
last one,
Yeah.
which is giving your youth testifies to the value of the gospel.
Huh. Okay, what does that mean? How does giving your youth testify to the value of the gospel?
There is a kind of a priorities kind of situation here, right?
Huh.
Because normally when we think about our youth, we want to give our youth to just education, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
We
sure.
want to give them, just make sure we're financially stable in this
Yeah,
area, right?
yeah.
But if you think, right, okay, instead of making this time be all about my education, right?
Or my career,
or my
finances.
finances.
Sure.
How about I give this to the gospel? You are essentially making the gospel more important than your education at the
Wow.
moment, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like education's not good at all, but I'm
Yeah.
just it's a priority thing of like, okay, I want to make sure I give the gospel my energetic time, right? My most zealous time.
Zealous
right?
When you're the youngest,
My-
well, we don't also want to discredit all the sacrifices that older brothers
Right.
and
Yeah,
sisters
we'll
have
appreciate
made
that.
to go on 1 Year Challenge. But I think there's a point to be said that when you go as a young person, you just got out of college. You're the most energetic.
Absolutely.
You've learned something recently, right?
You're
you have a
moldable.
degree, right? You have the most time to make your career and make the world out of make the oyster out of the world. Right? I don't know how the saying goes. Right? You
Yeah,
decide to
yeah.
give it not to
Absolutely.
yourself but to the gospel. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's funny because I think when you talk to people normally in the world, you'll ask them stuff like, "What do you want to do with your youth? What do you want to do?" And they'll
Right.
say things like, "I want to like build a company,
Right,
Yeah.
right,
or
right.
accelerate my education, or climb the ladder." And even as disciples, sometimes we can ask disciples, "Oh, like, would you consider going on a mission or something like that?" And they'll say, "Let me get financially stable first."
Right.
But there seems to be a problem with that, right? It seems to be like we take the best years of our life, we make it for ourselves, and then we get the scraps to God, right? And really, when you go early, you're switching that. You're giving your youth, you're giving your best, your young leg,
leg.
sorry,
Your
your young leg,
leg.
not your leg, sorry,
You're giving
you're
your
giving your
young
young
leg.
leg to God. You're giving the best, the prime
Right.
cut of the steak. You're
Exactly.
giving everything. You're giving the youngest, the best time of your life to God.
And also looking at it from a perspective as a local brother.
Yeah.
And when I see people, when I see brothers and sisters coming here from other countries with a PhD, maybe PhD in United States,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or before they finish their college.
Wow.
Yeah.
They came, right? They came in their youth,
Yeah.
in their prime time. When
Yeah.
they came, it encouraged me,
Yeah.
at least me a lot,
Yeah.
that they value the gospel very, very much.
Yeah.
Like they value the gospel the top
Yeah.
of the top among all the other things.
When you go as a young person, you're giving your youth, you're giving
Right.
your the most time you got in your life to be productive, you're giving your energy, and instead of doing it for yourself to be financially independent or to make your career or to keep climbing up the ladder socially or economically, you decide to give it for the gospel, and that's a great reason why you should go early. Don't just watch these videos, but go onto the 1 Year Challenge website, that's oneyearchallenge.org, and register for your 1 Year Challenge today. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.